So I've covered this topic a couple of times, giving Chelsea Clinton the Democratic nomination and running her against the president. Of course, we all know her mother, Hillary Clinton, lost back in 2016. So I wanted to see a scenario between Chelsea Clinton, the daughter, who's not as hated by America, but still would be scandal-plagued just because of her mother and because of her father. It would also be perceived as the political establishment. So we're going to see how she would do against the president in the 2020 election, especially since new approval rating polls came out about Hillary Clinton, which actually show her approval rating going a little bit up, but not enough to make such an impact where she could actually run again in 2020, or her daughter does have a possibility of winning the Democratic nomination. So again, this is a hypothetical scenario. Don't get too upset. But yeah, so we're going to go through the map right now. So every state that doesn't flip are those safe states. We know what they are. I start off with them every video, and they're probably not going to change for a long time. Maybe I could do a video about that actually, where we talk about states that could flip in the future that are considered safe right now. But going through this map, we're not going to see a drastic change in the electoral map. We're probably going to see something a little bit similar to 2016. Maybe a few states flipped. But right now, we're starting off pretty much the same with all the safe states and all the safe Republican states. So, 182 electoral votes for Chelsea Clinton, 164 for Donald Trump. Being honest, Chelsea Clinton's not going to win these typical conservative states. These states that overwhelmingly voted for the president in 2016, not going to go to her. She could edge out New Mexico. I do see her winning there. Up in Maine, she could win that first district, and Trump is easily going to win the second district. So now we have pure toss-ups for the rest of the map. Virginia, you could argue, would go to Chelsea Clinton, so I'm going to put that one narrowly in her column just because of the Clinton factor, and also she would be able to win over a number of those Democratic voters who aren't the same as in the Rust Belt or down in the South. There are a new type of Northern Virginia type Democrats who love the Clintons, and they loved Clinton type Democrats, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, type of new Democrats as they call them, not progressives but center or moderate Democrats. So 201 electoral votes in the Democratic column, 216 in the Republican column. Chelsea Clinton probably isn't going to win North Carolina or Florida, and in fact, she's probably not going to win the election. She's probably going to lose Wisconsin, North Carolina, Florida. I mean, these three swing states were all in Trump's column in 2016. There's no reason why they wouldn't be in his column again. Even with a different type of candidate, it's still Clinton. It's still the same scandal-plagued family, the one that is known by many, either famously or infamously, by the American people. And right now, I don't suggest that the Democrats run another Clinton candidate, especially someone who has the last name. Right now, they should be focusing on new, not necessarily new names, but refreshing people. I would say someone like Bernie Sanders or Joe Biden, because of the fact that they can both appeal to a number of voters. May not be the same type of voters, but again, they could both possibly win either handedly or still win against Donald Trump in 2020, whereas if we see a repeat of 2016, the American people are going to see right through that, and they're not going to like that. Right now, we have 201 electoral votes, same amount as before, for Chelsea Clinton, and 270 for Donald Trump. So we already know Donald Trump is going to win. But now we got to focus on the margins. Colorado probably isn't going to flip to the Republican side. We know Colorado is a Democratic state just based off history. Pennsylvania and Michigan are probably going to remain in the Trump column. We really don't see a possibility of it flipping to the Democrats. If Chelsea Clinton's not going to win in a number of other states, it's probably not going to go, and the Rust Belt's probably not going to change from where they were in 2016. We go over to Nevada. I don't think Chelsea Clinton is the best person to appeal to minority or Latino voters. Nevada's probably going to Trump. He almost won there in 2016 and was supposed to win according to opinion polls, but they were wrong, and Hillary Clinton won there. Over in Minnesota, this one is going to be a pure toss-up, but I'm going to narrowly land that one in the Trump column only because he can better appeal to the Minnesota voters, especially since Chelsea Clinton will be rerunning Hillary Clinton's message. It may not be the best for the independents and those Democrats who are disenfranchised because Hillary Clinton was the nominee in 2016. Again, they're going to be disenfranchised yet again because they don't have a candidate who represents them, and it's literally another Clinton. And then we go up to New Hampshire. New Hampshire, I see going to Donald Trump, but all of Maine, I see narrowly standing in Chelsea Clinton's column, giving her a final total of 212 electoral votes and Donald Trump 326. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down suggestions below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.